Hello friends, today we are going to discuss strategy for agriculture research service in agronomy. And our expert for today is Dr. Praveen Kumar Upadhyay, who is working as scientist in Division of Agronomy in Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi. He is one of the brilliant and sincere scientists of Indian Agricultural Research Institute. He was also my MSc batchmate at Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. As you all know that COVID lockdown is going on, so I was not able to invite him physically with me in my channel, but over telephone I have taken all the notes and suggestions in detail for you. So today's video will be under the guidance of Dr. Praveen Kumar Upadhyay. So the first suggestion which we want to give you is please print the syllabus. Many times in my previous videos also I have suggested the same. This will help you to memorize what exactly is mentioned into the syllabus, and when you are looking for the books it's easy to identify the topics from the book. So print the syllabus, paste it and read it again and again. So when you look into the syllabus of agronomy, so there are total 13 units. So the first suggestion Dr. P.K. Upadhyay has given is you have to rely your studies on limited resources, but on basis of those limited resources you have to do a in-depth study, which means you have to refer a limited number of books, right? But the number of books which you are referring, you have to do a in-depth study. So what are those important books which you have to refer? We will discuss in this video as we go along. So when we look into the whole syllabus of agronomy, then we can divide the whole 13 units into 6 important elements. The first one is the basics of agronomy. The second one is water management. Third one is weed management. Fourth one is nutrient management. Fifth one is crop production and statistics. So overall, if you look into the whole syllabus, you can easily say that these are the sections, 6 important sections where I have to prepare myself to cover all these 13 units. So coming to the first section, that is basics of agronomy. Right. So in your MSc also, those students who are appearing just after MSc, they have read these books, and those who are in PhD or who have completed their PhD, they have undergone these books many times, because in their GRF preparation also, in SRF preparation also, they have read those books. But these are two important books. The first one is Principles of Agronomy, S.R. Reddy, from Kalyani publication, and second one is Principles of Agronomy by Reddy and Reddy, T. Yala Manda Reddy and G. H. Shankar Reddy. So very famous books. Everyone who belongs to agronomy and who belongs to agriculture knows these books. Principles of Agronomy by Reddy and Reddy and Principles of Agronomy by S.R. Reddy. So you have to refer to these two books as a Bible, and Dr. P.K. Upadhyay suggested that you have to read line to line. You cannot afford to leave any chapter from these books. So for basics of agronomy, if you want to have a strong hold on agronomical concepts, so these two books you have to read line to line. So those students who are watching, who want to make their strategy, so please include these two books in your list. Please, those who have not purchased, please purchase them, arrange these and make notes from these books and read line to line 2 or 3 times from these books. So this will give you a very good command on agronomy. Now when you have covered these two books, then you have to go through a important book, that is agronomic terminology. So your basics are clear, and here in this book you will find all the terminologies related to agronomy. So it is very important to be clear on various agronomical terms, right? So Indian Society of Agronomy, New Delhi, has published a agronomic terminology. So from this you have to go through the agronomical terminology. So basics, two books, Principles of Agronomy, S.R. Reddy, and Principles of Agronomy, Reddy and Reddy, and agronomic terminology. This will make a very important base to your agronomy. Now once base is there, once you have covered all the basics, then you can move upward and you can go through the modern concepts of agronomy, where all the modern concepts of agronomy latest development has been covered by D.S. Rana, P.K. Ghosh, Y.S. Shive and Gurbachan Singh sir. So modern concepts of agronomy published by Indian Society of Agronomy is the second step you have to take. So these 4 books will make the base very strong, and this is the must strategy for agronomy. Now coming to the second section, very important, that is water management. So one book they have suggested, experts have suggested, that is Irrigation Agronomy by SR Reddy. So from here all the specification related to irrigation of different crops, you will be clear about them, how much irrigation, when to irrigate, what are the critical stages, right? All the details related to irrigation methods, irrigations, different crops, needs of water management in different crops, everything is mentioned in this book. Again, this book is line to line, you have to refer this book line to line, and it is a very important book, and many questions are asked from this book, Water Management, that is Irrigation Agronomy by SR Reddy. Now coming to the third important part of agronomy, that is weed sciences. In your graduation also, MSc also, PhD also, you have gone through the various courses of weed sciences. There also you have made notes, you can refer to them also. But there is a very classical and very famous book, Weed Science Basics and Application by Dr. T.K. Das, Jain Brothers publication. So you have to again go line to line from this book, and this book will enable you to have a very good command over weed science. And now Dr. P.K. Upadhyay also told me some of the important topics which are again asked, frequently asked in examinations. You have to make good notes on these topics from this book. You have to read this book whole, but these topics are more important, right? So you have to cover these four topics 100%, and other topics from this book. So these four important topics are allelochemicals, allelopathy, herbicide resistance, and biological weed control. So many questions are being asked in one or different forms from these topics. So please read this book. It will make your weed sciences concepts very crystal and clear. So the fourth section is nutrient management. So nutrient management is again a very important sections in agronomy. Many questions are asked in 5 marks and even in 10 marks, and many objective questions comes from this. So the book which you have to refer is Textbook of Plant Nutrient Management, published by Indian Society of Agronomy, written and edited by Rajendra Prasad, Dinesh Kumar, DS Rana and others. So this is the book which you have to refer again line to line. You have to make your notes from these books, and for guidance you can further contact to your seniors, but this book you have to go through for making notes in nutrient management section. Then coming to another important section of agronomy, that is crop production. So for crop production there is a book, Textbook of Field Crop Production by Rajendra Prasad. Actually this has two volumes. One is dedicated to food grain crops, another one is dedicated to commercial crops. So you can have both the issues, and you can focus on major and important crops, and you should make notes regarding important cultivation practices and crop production practices from this book. They are being asked in examinations in one or different forms. So this is the book for crop production, Textbook of Field Crop Production by Rajendra Prasad. Now, statistics also is an integral and important component of ARS examination in agronomy. So there are two important books suggested by experts. The one and very famous book are Textbook of Agricultural Statistics by R. Rangaswamy. Right, you have to purchase this, and this is a very important books which from where you have to cover your statistic part of agronomy. And second book, if you are satisfied with Rangaswamy, that's it's okay, but if you want to have more notes in this section, then there is another book suggested by expert, that is Gomez and Gomez by Statistical Procedures for Agricultural Research. Right, this is another book where you can refer, but many students are referring only one book, that is Rangaswamy. That's good, that's enough, and very exclusive book which has covered all the aspect of statistics. But even if you want to refer one more book, that is Gomez and Gomez, Statistical Procedures for Agriculture Research. So this will cover your statistical portion. So now again Dr. P.K. Upadhyay identified some of the important topics which are again repeatedly asked by ASRB. So these important topics from statistics are principles of design. So you have to cover the whole chapter of principle of design. Then second one is data transformation. Third one is CRD, completely randomized design. Then randomized block design, RBD, Latin square design, LSD, split plot design, pooled analysis for CRD and RBD, missing plot technique for RBD. So it means that all the designs you have to cover from agronomical point of view, and you should be very crystal and clear how these designs are laid in fields, and what are the fundamentals behind this, how to calculate all the numerical calculations in these designs. You have to be very clear. So this is the book Rangaswamy, where you will find all the concepts. So please read it out and make very important notes from this section. Then there are some other topics which are you will not find particularly in one book, but you have to refer some internet and some books, and you have to make your own notes by your own notes of MSc and PhD, by referring from your seniors, from looking into internet. Means you will not find this topic as per in the books, but you have to collect material, good information, good material from different sources. So these are the topics: organic farming, sustainable agriculture, precision farming, climate change, and biofortification. So these are the important topics given by Dr. P.K. Upadhyay, and you can pull out more topics like this, right? If you see the syllabus, and there are many topics in that syllabus, you will find that they are not mentioned in one particular book, but you have to make your arranged notes from internet and other sources. So please make one A4 sheet and list down these topics, and prepare one A4 sheet of good notes with examples, with case studies on these topics. So some of the topics: organic farming, sustainable agriculture, precision farming, climate change, biofortification, are suggested by Dr. P.K. Upadhyay, and these can come into 5 marks also. And climate change, biofortification are so much focused nowadays in government policies, then they can come in 10 marks also. So please be prepared regarding these type of topics also. They will not be available in a particular book, but you have to arrange notes for them. Then now, if you have covered these books, no, they are not n number of books, but these are selected 8 or 9 books, so limited resources, but you have to read all these books very in depth. Now once you have read all the books, or you can have another strategy where you can cover chapter by chapter, and at night you can make objective on the chapter. It depends on your strategy, but always keep in your mind, first read the basics from the books, then makes the objective. Many students, what they do for doing the shortcut, they will jump into objectives and they will mug up the concept from objective book. This is a very wrong practice, because ultimately you have to give the mains examination, right? So go from these books which I have told, which Dr. P.K. Upadhyay sir has suggested, and then you come to objective books. So among objective books, there are many books in agronomy, but still some of the books has been suggested by experts, so I have pulled those books. The first book is Agronomy Facts for Competitions by Ram Swarup Meena and Sandeep Kumar Sihag. Right, this is a one book, a wonderful book, cover having objectives, so you can make practice objectives according to the chapters which you have read from the books. Second one, very important books, very old books, even we have also studied, S.R. Kantua, Objective Agriculture. From here you have to cover not all segments, but selected segments from S.R. Kantua, that is agronomy, soil science, plant physiology, environment science, and statistics. So statistics also coming from here, coming from Rangaswamy book, it will enhance your concept, it will boost your concepts, right? So these sections you please cover from S.R. Kantua book. Then another objective book are Agronomy Treatise by Dr. R.S. Bana and P.D. Chaudhary. Again, a very wonderfully written book, and you can practice agronomical questions from here. Very important book. And Objective Agronomy, some student also purchase this book, and Thava Prakash. So you can practice also this book, objective book. It's a very good book also. And there is another two important books. Many students, I have seen many good students referring these books: Agri Wizard, Surahi Publications, Jaipur, and then Agronomy at a Glance, Volume 1 and Volume 2 by P.L. Maliwal and S.L. Mundra. So again, these are the objective books, and you can refer to your seniors, you can discuss among your colleagues, and you can find out many more books which you find good. You can practice it. So as much as objective you will make, it is boost your confidence. But my suggestion to you, our suggestion to you, is always cover first chapter from the book, read it out, and then make the objectives. And now, so what should be the strategy, right? So these are the important books I have told. We have also jot down, categorized the whole syllabus into 6 segments, and we have told the books, and we have told those books which you have to refer line to line, you have to make notes. And then what should be the overall strategy? I have already made a video, and you can find that video link in description box. So you should go, in that we have discussed the full strategy for pre, mains, and interview, and how to make notes. We have discussed a little bit in that video, so you should see that video, and after seeing that video, arrange these books and start make notes. And if you have read these books once, then again go second time and makes your notes. Until unless you do not make your own notes by your own handwriting, you will not able to memorize this vast syllabus, right? So the important tips are at the end given by Dr. P.K. Upadhyay are as follows: there should be balanced preparation for pre and mains. And it also should not happen that you always write your notes and you didn't practice objectives, then you are not able to remember the concept. So balanced preparation, the best way is read the chapter from the books and make objective from the objective books before sleeping. So make a balanced preparation chart for pre and mains. Then second, notes making. Again, Dr. PK Upadhyay is my batchmate from MSc. He has a habit of making wonderful notes on handwritten notes. So notes making is the key of success. So please make notes. At least if you know do not able if you are not able to cover the whole syllabus, please make notes on the important topics. So what you can do, you can from the whole syllabus you jot down the very important topics which are coming again and again examination. Please make notes at least on those 100 topics, right? So you should have 100 pages, 100 topics covered, and other topics you can directly read from the books. That can be done. So notes making is another important tips. And then clear concept and then make objectives. And then important point here is nowadays many questions are coming into examinations which are not from books, but they are based on the policy. Many government schemes are coming which are directly related to agronomy, which are directly related to agriculture. So those important schemes started by ICR, started by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. So please make notes from ICR website, from Ministry of Agriculture Farmers Welfare websites, or from UPSC preparations. So there are many websites where they have compiled the different schemes. So please select schemes which are related to agriculture. You should have a good basics. This will help you to write answers of other questions also. You can give examples of these schemes in that also. That will enhance your answer, right? So from updates from internet and from journals, you should have a good habit of reading at least one very good journal in field of agronomy, so that what are the latest techniques, what are the latest developments has been come, new varieties has been released from many institutes at their convocations. So if one or two important varieties which are very specific, remarkable, and has a distinctive feature, that you should always know. So it will be done only when you have a good habit of visiting ICR website, ministry websites, current affairs which are related to agriculture. So please have an update on that also. And then always make your group. Suppose in your college 10 students are preparing in agriculture, so please do not think that they are your competitors. Please make a group and distribute your topics among them. And when one has covered one topic, please meet in one platform. Nowadays online platforms are available, so please fix a Zoom meeting and discuss among yourself, teach each other, share your notes by taking photographs and PDF. Then I am going to make a video on how to solve ARS paper in 3 hours, because we are getting calls from many students and they're asking how to solve these lengthy papers, because 20 questions of 5 marks and 6 questions of 10 marks and 40 questions objective questions of 80 marks, it is not easy to solve in 3 hours. So how to make accuracy, speed, and quality at the same time, that one video I am preparing. And how to write effective answers so that you can get good marks, that two video I will upload soon. Thank you, and see you in next video. All the best.